Welcome to the ISE Barcelona, the annual tech show for the systems integration and audio-visual industry. So let's find out what's happening in 2026. Yes, here we are with one of the big exhibitors at ISE in Barcelona 2026, Leyard Planar, or Planar Leyard. Jeremy, it's great to see you. How's the show going?
Really, really good. It's been very, very busy here and we have a lot of excited customers.
Is it any wonder? Look at this booth, it's stunning, it really is. And just tell us an overview of the company to date and what your offering is.
Yeah, so Planar and Leyard have long been established as one of the premier LED manufacturers in the industry. We both have extensive history. Planar is now 40 years old. Leyard is the parent company of Planar. Planar is very well known in the United States, and we have been very, very successful in many markets in the US, offering premium fine pitch LED to many Fortune 500 companies and the government, and also just customers who expect top performance in meeting spaces. And here in Europe, Leyard and Planar coexist a little bit more equally, but as you can see by our booth branding, the Planar name is continuing to grow in popularity in Europe and beyond.
And just looking around the booth here, I mean, the images are stunning. It's the quality of the resolution, really. This one just behind us here, it's beautiful. Talk us through the key products on the stand.
Yeah, so many of the products you see here, I'd say the majority of the products in the booth are under the Planar name. And Planar's primary focus has almost always been fine pitch or high resolution front axis LED walls. So these walls behind me that are flat are the ones that are the high resolution, and now that the cost to manufacture has continued to evolve and prices come down and resolution has gone up and power efficiency has improved, we're able to now deploy high resolution, very large walls very easily in a number of spaces.
It is incredible what you can actually achieve using all of the imagery around you, and it's on every surface as well. You can do so much with your product.
Yeah, so that's one of our core competencies as a company, is there are many great LED manufacturers, but many of them tend to focus on one specific market area. Our strength is that we sort of cover all of them. So what I would call architectural video, where you're using video and LED surfaces not just as a large presentation screen or television, but you're actually using it to design and integrate it into your environment. So floors, ceilings, wraps around columns, and also art.
And then for an audience or a customer walking through, you just feel totally immersed in what's going on. I would imagine though that means it's quite costly for the customer.
It historically has been, but now as the cost to manufacture these products, particularly with technologies like COB, which is a variant of LED that basically reduces manufacturing costs while maintaining performance, the ability to do LED has opened up many more opportunities. And historically, markets where people have assumed like, well, to do something very, very big, I need a technology like tiled LCD or projection. Now LED can fit into those same spaces for relatively the same amount of money and be immune to some of the limitations of those other technologies.
And what about those electricity power bills?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great question. So total cost of ownership to the customer is always a number one concern. Everyone wants this, but they are like, yeah, but me and my electrician will have a bad conversation about how to make this work. But the low power consumption of these technologies has gotten to a point now where even a 135-inch diagonal wall can run on a single circuit, consuming no more power than a single 65-inch plasma TV would have a couple decades ago.
So where are we heading next? What is the Holy Grail?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question too. I would say the number one concern from customers is they want things to continue to improve in the cost of ownership, power bills go down, while also seeing the products become easier to deploy and easier to maintain and own over the years. And those things have been number one for us, and that is the technology we have now, and it will only improve over time.
So talk to me about being here in Europe at the ISE. How important is this show for you?
For us as a company, it's very important, and I'm happy to say this is my first time at ISE, and I love it. It's a big show, and the attendees and the quality of attendees and the questions we get show that this market, they know their stuff. And we're happy to support them, and we've just had great feedback. And the European market and the entire eastern side of the globe for us has always been important. And now we're just seeing markets that we have traditionally done really well in the States, but maybe not as well here. Where those are growing, and everything's looking good.
And getting to see Barcelona is nice as well.
Yes, I don't want to say I'm excited for the show to be over, but I am excited to see Barcelona a little more. I basically haven't moved from this spot for the last few days.
You need to get out there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Good luck.
Thank you.